So let's put some stuff together. We've learned some new cool methods for files. Let's put together with some oldies but goodies, right? So here we have a variable asking for input to file name, file open, file name. So we're going to open the file that was input by the user, set a counter to 0. We're going to say for line and file in, strip the white space. If not, line starts with subject, continue, else add the counter. So if not, line starts with subject. So if it starts with subject, we're going to count it. Print, there were count subject lines. So okay, how many subject lines are in a 6 meg file? Let's run this. We're going to hit F5. It's going to say enter the file name. Our file that we're working with is called mbox.txt. Hit enter, and just like that, there are 1,700 subject lines in the mbox. Awesome. Well, how can we change this? Well, enter the file name. That's fine. Subject. Well, let's change it to from. Right? Hit F5. File name, mbox.txt. Hit enter. Okay. Matching subject lines. Okay. Well, it's just from lines, but I should change that to from as well. From lines. So that's interesting. Well, what about that domain? Remember that domain that we were looking at earlier? Let me go ahead and open that file. So we're looking at a 6 meg mailbox file. Let's go ahead and open that up. It'll take a second. And now, if you want to add more to what we know, we could change this and look for a very specific domain. So we could say at, now this will be both be sent and received, right? So it is at uct.ac.za, right? We're just going to save it, hit F5, file name, mbox.txt, hit enter. There were 0 from lines. Well, this is actual domain because we use starts with. So now we could build this, we could change this to find, right? But then we have to change this to not equal to 1. Well, let's do that. Find, if line, find, not equal to -1. File name. Okay, sweet. So that domain was mentioned in either from or to or in the subject line. It's in this document 408 times. So these are all handy little tools we just changed. We augmented this code a little bit. But we could take it one step further, and just select all. If I hit Control A, tab it over, go up to the top, and now you could make it a function, right? Why not? Def get mail info. All right, and then you can get tricky and add a parameter for the input and everything. But we'll just go down here and we'll say we'll call on it. Now we'll just hit F5 to run it. Boom, prompts you right away. mbox.txt. This a quick script like this with options. You could even expand on this. You could say enter file name. Okay, now that the file is open, what would you like to look for? Subject, from, or domain? You could prompt the user for next choices, and they put in that info, and you could do error validation or input validation. And you could turn this into a tier 1 cybersecurity or help desk little tiny tool that all they have to do is run. And it's saving time, and as long as they have that other file available. But you see how we've taken a lot of things throughout this course and put it together, and now we're actually finding useful data within a log extremely quickly. So that's it for this video, putting it all together.